Hello, YouTubes. This is We Love Music with me, Richard. Today, I'm going to do another first listen of an album that I've never listened to before. Might be a shock sometimes, but these are genuinely truthful albums I've never listened to before. This next one is I asked some of my friends what were their favorite albums when they were growing up, when they were younger. And one of my good friends, John, said this album, which is Seven by the band Madness. Now, of course, I know Madness. I know Madness pretty well, I would say. I was 8 or 9 when they first came out. You know, Baggy Trousers, One Step Beyond, The Prince, all of that kind of stuff. Madness have been a part of my life since day one, more or less. So I know a shit ton of their songs, but for some reason, never ever have I listened to one of their albums. And the reason being is, when I was a kid, you know, you're getting pocket money. Music is given for Christmas and birthdays and things like that. So, but for me, that was then Adam and the Ants was primary, then The Police, then Blondie, then these were nowhere close to that top of the list, you know. So I never, ever had a Madness album. I had some Madness singles. I definitely had Madness Embarrassment as a single. And I love the videos. They're a fun, joyful band. And this is Seven, which is their third album after One Step Beyond and Absolutely. It includes the singles Grey Day and Shut Up. I remember Grey Day. Shut Up, I'm not so sure about. I might when I hear it. Let's find out. It came out in 1981. I was 11. I was the target audience. But let's go in and see something else. They're always linked to two-tone and ska because the first album was on the two-tone album and there was a bit of ska in that. But I think they're a pop band to me, Madness. They're a pop band. They're not. Ska was a tiny little thing that they did, but it's still full of ska nutties every time they play some kind of mad fest. But anyway, here we go. Madness 7 for the first time. Also, again, caveat, knee-jerk reaction. This is not a journalistic review. This is just what I think the first time that I have ever heard this album by Madness. I enjoyed that. I enjoyed that a lot more than I thought I would. And I thought I was going to enjoy it. I said at the start that I thought they were more of a pop band than a ska band. They proved me wrong there. There was a lot of everything on there. There's ska, obviously. There is pop on there. There's reggae, a bit of dub reggae. There's even some R&B, really some soulful sax playing on one of the tracks that I can't remember the name of. I enjoyed that a lot. First Side is great. I did know Shut Up, all the words to Shut Up. Just didn't know it was called Shut Up. So there you go. First side was great. Second side was very good. But then came Pack-a-Mac, which I thought was poop. I thought Pack-a-Mac was pack-a-poop. Pack-a-Mac was a pack-a-poop. And that was then followed by Benny Bullfrog. I don't know if you've heard this album or if you're a Madness fan. If you're a Madness fan, what do you think, honestly and truthfully, hand on heart, of the song Benny Bullfrog? Tell the truth. It's a minute and a half long or something. It sounds like, maybe this is true. It sounds like it should be the theme tune to a kid's cartoon about Benny the Bullfrog. Maybe that was the idea. I don't know. But my God, that should not be on somebody's album. It was cack. Lyrically, Madness have always been very good, I think. Very interesting songs, very British lifestyle songs. You can hear bits of Squeeze in there. It reminds me a little bit of Beautiful South. The Billy the Bullfrog, or whatever that one was called, Benny the Bullfrog. Something in the voice reminded me of Pete Doherty as well, and I'm sure he's been a big Madness fan in his career by similarly lyrics that he did with the Libertines and things like that. Interestingly, I'm still talking about that song. It's the only song that seems to have no writing contribution from Mike Barson. And that speaks volumes. He's clearly the main creative driving force, specifically lyrically, I think, within Madness, from what I know about them. But yeah, that was really, really enjoyable, apart from Pacamac, which was Puka Pack, and Bully Benny the Bullfrog, which was just turd. I can't. Why that's on an album by anybody at any point in their career, I have no idea. If you love it, please tell me why you love it. Do you love it because it's silly? Do you love it because it is a theme tune to a song? Do you love it because you're just, I don't know, mental? I don't know. Anyway, Madness 7. How many out of 10 should I give Madness 7? Madness 7 out of 10. I'm going to give 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 out of 10 for Madness is 7. I enjoyed it a lot. Will I listen to it again? Probably. If I see a copy of that in a record store for a tenner or something like that, I will probably buy that. I enjoyed it. I enjoyed the lyrical content. I enjoyed the vibrancy and the bounciness of all of the songs. Even Grey Day, which is supposed to be the sad, miserable song, is really, it's got a vibe to it, and I like it a lot. Muy buena. Me gusta mucho. Madness 7, 8 out of 10. Again, if you think this is a 10 out of 10, tell me why it should be a 10 out of 10. I enjoyed it. Don't hate me. Leave something in the comments if you want. Bye now. Now, interestingly, yesterday I went record shopping, specifically to buy this Madness 7 album that I've just had a listen to for the very first time. I went to 4 different record shops, and 3 of them were closed. Only one record shop in Madrid that was open, and it didn't have Madness 7. So I had the opportunity to try and buy it, and I couldn't because the record shops were closed in Madrid on a Saturday afternoon. Sad.